In today's video, I'm going to be discussing SSDI and SSI beneficiaries. Are you included for this big lump sum payment from Social Security? That's a really good question and exactly what I want to focus on for you here in the video. Let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons right down below. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Also, as long as you're down there, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Totally free to do so. Always has been and always will be. I'm here for you every single day, watching the headlines, doing the research, advocating on your behalf, answering questions, anything I can for you right now. I know it's a confusing time and it's a rough time out there. We all need a whole lot more money. So anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe down below, and let's get into it and talk about what's going on here. All right, so just a few days ago, I was out in a separate video talking about this lump sum payment from Social Security to some beneficiaries in some instances. Well, as a result of that video, I've had a number of people reaching out to me who receive SSDI, SSI, and all of these benefits like this, asking, hey, am I included for this? Can I grab some of this big lump sum payment like this as well, okay? So that's exactly what I'm going to focus on. So to clarify really quickly, I'm focusing on SSDI and SSI beneficiaries here in this video, and again, answering that question that I received many times based off of that video from the other day, okay? So in the video the other day, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, you may want to check it out. You don't need to, but if you want to, I explained all the details there of exactly who gets that payment, in what instances you may get that payment, the eligibility in which you may be eligible to get it as well. But yes, this is a real thing, okay? This is not like some theory. It's not some conspiracy. It's not some concept proposal, something like this. This is something that happens to some beneficiaries, okay? And again, I'm emphasizing some beneficiaries. This is not offered to everybody, but there are instances in which this is offered, and again, it can be a lot of money. Thousands of dollars, $10,000+ in some cases. Sounds amazing, right? And I think a lot of people really want to know as well. That sounds really nice. I could certainly use that about right now. When can we get this and how can I be eligible for it, right? Which, by the way, a quick little side note, when it comes down to SSDI and SSI, basically all of these payments, not all of them, not all these benefits, but most of these payments, yes, there are lump sum payments that are associated with them. Again, in some instances, the parameters are different with all of them. That's what I say all the time in all these videos, is that all of these benefits are different. That's why I always like to specify from the very beginning, hey, I'm talking about SSDI. Hey, I'm talking about SSI. Hey, I'm talking about retirement benefits. I like to specify that right away because all the parameters about these programs are different every single time. They're all very different. Even though they're all administered by Social Security, it seems like, hey, they should be all the same, right? No, that's really not how it works. All of these programs are very different. And I mean, you know the details about that. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on here. I apologize. All right, let's talk about this. Okay, so in that video the other day, I was talking about this lump sum payment, okay? Who gets this, and can you get it as an SSDI or SSI beneficiary? What I was talking about in that particular video is focused on retirement beneficiaries, okay? So as you heard me talk about in that. Now, by the way, I'm not going to sit here and tell you all the details about it because you can just watch that other video, and realistically, this would turn into a long video, and I don't really want to do that, and you probably don't want to listen for that long. But my point is, that was focused on retirement beneficiaries, okay? So basically what I was talking about is those people that delay filing for their benefit until after their full retirement age. Benefits start to accumulate by 2/3 of 1% or 0.667% for every 1 month that somebody waits after their full retirement age, okay? So that's somewhere between the ages of 66 and 67, or if somebody's born in 1960 or after, then full retirement age is the age of 67, okay? But every month that somebody waits after their FRA, full retirement age, to file for their benefit, then their benefits are increased, again, 2/3 of 1% per month, not per year, but per month. That's a really nice raise right there, which, by the way, that translates into 8% per year is how much benefits go up. And no, that's not the COLA. That's on top of the COLA as well, okay? So that's pretty nice. That's a really nice, healthy raise, okay? So in some instances, when somebody waits like this, Social Security can pay out up to 6 months worth of back payments to this person in the form of one big lump sum payment when it comes down to this, okay? So this could be thousands upon thousands of dollars for this person if they were to take the lump sum payment. Or they could deny the lump sum payment and they could just say, hey, I don't want that. I'm just going to keep the extra raise, the extra amount that I've accumulated, and I'm going to go ahead with that because depending on what they decide, over long periods of time, they could actually be pretty far ahead by waiting on that and not taking the lump sum payment. But again, I don't want to persuade anybody, not my style here. But again, I can talk about that in a separate video. All right, so anyway, that's kind of the whole detail behind that. And again, I talked about all the details before in that other video just the other day. But the big question being, and what everybody's asking down below in the comment section is, okay, I receive SSDI, I receive SSI. Am I going to be included for this? The simple answer is, in this one instance, okay, again, I want to emphasize, in this one instance right here, I'm talking about retirement, okay? That lump sum is focused on retirement beneficiaries. SSDI and SSI would not necessarily be included for that because you're already getting your monthly benefit, right? So in that case, then no, not necessarily. Does that kind of make sense? But I want to say this much as well. When it comes down to SSI and SSDI benefits, there are also lump sum payments for these beneficiaries in some instances as well. Generally, when you are awarded benefits, okay? It's not like if you've been receiving benefits for 10 years or whatever, 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever it happens to be, there's not going to all of a sudden be some lump sum payment where they're saying, oh, hey, look at this, we're going to send you $10,000. No, not how it works, okay? But when you're in the process of, you send in your application and there's, again, the details are different on all these programs, but you apply for benefits. There's usually a lag time between the time that you become disabled, the time that you file for your benefit, the time that they award your benefit. There's usually a lag time there. Generally, not always, again, there's parameters around all of this. I can make dedicated videos about it if you want. I actually already have dedicated videos here on the channel talking about it, but I can make those again if you want me to, just let me know. But there's a lag time there, okay? The lag time is generally the back payment time frame. However, there's a limit on that time frame. It can't be 5 years, it can't be 3 years, okay? It's generally a limited amount of time, and then they usually offer that back payment in one lump sum payment, basically as your first payment when you get approved for SSDI or SSI, okay? You probably know this. You've probably already received that type of lump sum, but that is what it comes down to for these beneficiaries. Make sense? I know, it's confusing, but the point is, that's why I always like to preface the videos by saying, this video is about retirement. This video is about SSDI, you know what I mean? Because it can be very confusing, and all of the parameters, I mean, literally, all the rules, the dollar amounts, the earnings limits, the benefit amounts, it all goes on and on, right? They're all different. For every single one of these programs, it's all very, very different. That's why I like to make all these videos and kind of break it all down for you. Make sense? All right, so anyway, for those of you that have been asking, I hope that answers it for you. If not, let me know down below in the comment section. I can certainly come back in another video. I can clarify more. Whatever you need from me, just let me know. I can certainly do that. I can jump on a live stream too. If you want me to jump on a live stream and talk about it, I can certainly do that in real time as well. Anyway, hope this helps. Again, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Like the video, share the video. Again, all down below. Leave a comment, question, feedback down below. Again, you see the theme here, right? Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description at the top of the comment section, down below as well. And right now, popping up on your screen, you'll see some videos there. Take your selection now. Enjoy your day. Hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.